When performing magic for a live audience, you never want to create a challenge situation. I'm going to discuss 2 things that you never want to say to make sure your performance is at its peak and the best it could be. Hi there. I see guys when they perform, a lot of times they say 2 things which I think kill their performance. The first one is, are you happy? They'll do a trick, they'll be in the middle of a trick, and they'll say to the spectator, are you happy? The second thing is that fair? So maybe they'll be in the middle of something and they'll look at the spectator before they proceed and say, is that fair? When you ask these questions, you create a challenge environment. Essentially what you're doing is you're saying to your spectator, is everything okay before I proceed? And it's like they look at it and, that looked okay, and that card thing looked okay. Okay, keep going. I think it interrupts the trick when you ask someone, are you happy or is that fair? It seems very insecure to me. You're actually asking your spectators for confirmation. You should be the leader when you perform magic. It shouldn't be a back and forth, is this okay? Are we good? Are you happy? You would never go to a movie or a live performance on Broadway and interact with the audience like that. I get it, magic's the type of entertainment where people easily chime in and you want to get them involved, and all that's good. I like audience participation, I just don't think it's necessary to ask them questions. If you find that you're doing something where a spectator is suspicious or grabbing something, maybe you should assess the trick or assess the move you're doing. Perhaps you're doing it wrong. There are a lot of very well-known and famous magicians who have mainstreamed these terms. For example, Paul Daniels, super famous, amazing, excellent career. If you watch him perform, his whole style was, are you happy? I have no idea what it means when a magician asks their spectator, are you happy? Leave me a comment below. What does that mean to you? I used to think it was a European thing, and I believe it really stemmed from Paul Daniels and his mass audience appeal. I'm gonna let you in on a big secret here. Your audience will like your magic, not because you keep saying, are you happy or is that fair? They'll like it in spite of you saying that. It comes off as weakness. If you're really some great magician doing some amazing magic, why would you need to ask the spectator? Everybody likes to watch magic. People don't like to be challenged. That's why if you watch some of my videos, you'll notice I do a lot of magic where I don't talk. My best advice here is just to leave it out. Don't say that. Just do the exact same trick and never ask your spectator again, are you happy or is that fair? I also find it boring. It's like each step of the way, a guy will take a card, have a card picked, and then put it back in the deck, and he'll say to the spectator, is that fair? And then, he'll do something else, and he'll bring out a box and he'll say, is that fair? And then he'll go a little further, and then maybe he'll hand something to the spectator and say, is that fair? One thing I love about Jerry Seinfeld so much is that he is, of course he's ultra talented, he works and worked very hard to get to where he is. A lot of guys went on stage as comedians and they just told their jokes and formulated their show as they went. Not Jerry. He sat down, wrote his jokes, tweaked them, then went out and performed them, and then went back and wrote them again and tweaked them, and that's what you should be doing. If you're finding that spectators are challenging you, or they're a little, let's say, suspicious after you do something, you need to look at what you're doing and your magic and stop trying to get confirmation from them. Are you happy? I wrote an article about all the things that magicians say, popular magic words, what they say before a trick, after a trick. If you want to check it out, I'm going to leave a link in the description below and a card above. If you like these types of videos, make sure you subscribe for more mind-blowing magic.